something that was really important in the design is the great room design. The kitchen was not to be utilitarian, was to be part of the space. Therefore, it had to be impressive, it had to be high design, and complement the rest of the room. That was really, really important. As you walk in, you'll see the connection with the living room. It has a connection with the dining room, the wine cellar, and the outdoors. Everything is adjacent. The idea was to be able to have at least 2 cooks. We have 2 working triangles, one at the island with the refrigerator, sink, and like Gabe said, with the second dishwasher, and then the first one where we have the range and the main sink by the window and the main dishwasher. It's also a great place for entertaining, therefore the size of the island. You can have people sitting at the end of the island having great hors d'oeuvres and drinks while you're cooking, and people are not bumping into each other. We have plenty of room between the countertops.
So I think that when we first walk into the house, the main goal from the client was just not having like a narrow hallway or just having like a foyer. It was just to have a space where you can transition to another greater space and to the outdoors. So it's kind of everything when you walk in with that 10-foot door, that when you open, you can see all the way to the end of the house. You can see all the way to the outdoors. And then you have a series of spaces.
Yeah, the main point was when you walk in, to be able to see the back of the magnificent view that they have in the back. It's 180 degrees. So it pulls you in, it drives you to the outdoors. You see immediately the connection of the landscape, of the view with the materials that we implemented in this home. So that was extremely important. At the entrance, we have a really beautiful feature where the overhang above the entry door, it's a platform that connects and goes through above the entry door. It creates a platform on the inside, creating a foyer. And it's really beautiful how it just does that inside-outside connection just by doing that little detail. On the inside, it turns into alcove lighting, but also we have a beautiful light fixture that is hanging from there that is very, very sculptural. So it just makes, it creates a really nice welcoming foyer.
You can also appreciate later when you go into the dining room, we started the theme of bringing the elements that you see in the kitchen. You can see a preview, the use of the black and steel framing some of the cabinets, make it look like a credenza, and then the use of those materials in the office too. So.
Because we were pushing the industrial look, you'll see the I-beam as a mantle. We tried to incorporate the natural stone and the wood. The wood was really important to give warmth to the space. So you'll see it not only in the platform on the entry foyer, but also in the ceiling in the living room. Also, all the interior doors are wood, as well as all the moldings that are going around. So it adds a lot of richness and connection with the cabinetry that is exposed, because it's a great room, and the warmth. One thing that was really important to have that connection is to use the same material as flooring on the inside and the outside. So when we open those beautiful doors they completely disappear, you see almost no transition. There's no steps. You just walk right out. Thinking about universal design, this is a wonderful home for universal design as well, because there are no steps on the inside of the house.
The client wants to incorporate some fun elements, some elements that will bring a little bit of a luxury and a little bit of things that he was passionate about. So we incorporate a wine cellar. We have a nice fireplace. Like Tatiana mentioned before, we have the I-beam serving as a mantle, and also we have a custom-made wall unit. And while you are in this space, you can appreciate all of this. It's just a great room that a lot is happening on each section, but everything is kind of connected by the materials, the look. There's some sort of continuity through the whole space.